Good evening, dignitaries, my media fellows here, the colleagues, and friends and family who are here to support Save Human Life charity. I especially say thank you to Councillor Tariq Mahmood, who's joined us on the panel, Councillor Munir Ahmed, who has joined us on the panel as well, and Dr. Vasi. I say welcome to you on board. I just want to give a bit of background for this charity. Save Human Life is a charitable organization for special needs children suffering with cerebral palsy. We are a UK-based charity working internationally, providing long-term solutions, that is healthcare, medical aid, and education to those who are suffering and those who are in need. We came into existing after carrying out extensive research that we found there were not enough organizations or charities that were working for the disabled children with this cause in Pakistan. There are a lot here, but not enough in Pakistan. Right now, we are based in Lahore, our existing center, in Gulberg, Pakistan, and the existing name of the center is called Physical Rehabilitation Center for Disabled. The operation is running since 2008 and started with 2 disabled children. It was funded by the friends and family. It started off from there and it grew over the years, and the funding was supported by the family members. And the center now has got over 100 children accommodated in there where their medical needs are being taken care of. At present, Punjab government has recognized the existing work of this organization and appreciated the efforts of individuals involved and has allotted a land for the further bigger center, which will be able to accommodate more than 300 plus kids with those special needs and the educational needs that they will desire. In order to raise the funds for the construction of this huge facility, we have decided to organize this a media awareness campaign to organize the charity gala dinners and the charity fundraiser and other various means to get ongoing facility to be funded to run in the center. Once this project is completed and will be running successfully in Lahore, the charity has future plans to roll out similar centers throughout the country. In order to run this charity smoothly, we have a team of strong individuals with specific skills working together. The structure of the organization and the team members with the designation at present are as follows, and be noted. Ms. Sara R. Malik, the founder and CEO of this charity. Mrs. Nazia Hassan, the chairperson and the trustee. Mr. Iqbal Sandhu is the president of this organization. Mr. Saftar Sarwar is the senior vice president of this organization. Dr. Ruby Bhatti is the health director. Ms. Hina Malik is the Public Relation Director. Mr. Daniel S. Malik will be the Marketing Director. We also have the Advisory Board. The Advisory Board members at present are as follows. Mr. Nadeem Shabazz, he will be the PR Coordinator. Ms. Zeenat Hussain will also be a PR Coordinator. Mr. Adil Raja will be the Marketing Coordinator. Mr. Les Drussel will be acting as a senior financial advisor for us. We are looking forward to all of our media friends and colleagues to support us in the awareness campaign and the fundraiser for this noble cause. I know most of the people know me within the community, within the media. I would personally urge you to take this message back, that we really need to support those disabled children in Pakistan and to provide them with the facility, with the state-of-the-art facility for those who are very well neglected in Pakistan and not being looked after. It's not just their medical needs that will be catered in this new facility, but we've got long-term plans for the educational need to be provided within the same center, and also overnight accommodation for those if they need to stay overnight for a couple of nights or so. This is why I say special thank you to all my colleagues in here from media who are here actually showing the support already. And I would like them to take this message back and pass it on to all the community. And we are looking for the people to support us on the fundraiser that we're having on the 18th of October in London. The further details I will ask Zara to give to you later on. But at this point, I just want to say a special thank you to Sultan Hayat, the prominent businessman from the community who is present with us. Together with them, I've got ARY Bureau Chief Azhar Javed, welcome on board. We've got also CEO, General Secretary Raja Faiz Sultan here, welcome sir. I've also got Wajahat Ali Khan, who is the President General, Journalists Association UK. Thank you so much for your support. We've got a dignitary here, Shaukat Dar, who is the Bureau Chief of Sama TV. Thank you so much to go out of the way to organize things for us tonight. Musarat Iqbal, the Deputy Editor, Daily Osaf, I welcome you on board, and we'll keep you connected now. I've also got Umar Mujahid from 786. He's a senior journalist and most prominent person that I see all the time. He really supports all the causes. Welcome, sir, here. I've also got Naseem Siddiqui, Bureau Chief, Express News, present here. Thank you so much, Naseem, for joining us and helping us to forward this message. I will now ask our Senior Vice President, Safdar Sarwar, to share his views for this project.
Thank you, Hina. Can everybody hear me okay, yeah? Assalamu alaikum, respected councillors. I'm just going to make 3 points, if I may, and I won't talk too long. Firstly, I'm going to talk about Pakistan, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about children and disabilities. Then I'm going to go on and cover, bring that together, and then cover the event or the dinner that we're having next month. I mean, as we know, Pakistan is close to a lot of our hearts. You know, whether we were born there or we're from there, we've got you know, family connections there, and it's going through difficult times as we speak. But I deal, as part of my day job, I deal with numbers, yeah. And I'm going to just give you some numbers and to add to what I'm going to talk about. In Pakistan, right now, the government currently spends 2% of its income on healthcare. Okay, and if you think about that in general terms, UK here we spend roughly 10% of our income in healthcare. The US spends 20% in healthcare. So in Pakistan, we have got a healthcare system that continues to be developing as part of the developing economy, and is significantly less than it should be for a population of 170 million people. And in that context, going on to think about that in terms of disabled children, in Pakistan there is approximately, by most estimates, a significant number of disabled children, maybe as much as 5 million disabled children. And again, research has shown 96% of those children have got no access to any form of healthcare, education or provision to actually help them. So we need to think about that. We have disabled children in Pakistan that get no help, more or less, fundamentally. You know, well, here in the developed world, we have children with disabilities. We see that all the time. But 9 times out of 10, more or less, they will get some sort of help as they go through the health system, as they go through the social care system, as they go through the education system. So that's where the mismatch is, where we have an abandoned majority of children in Pakistan. And what do we need to do? We need to actually help. You know, I've talked earlier that the governments aren't helping. They have no money to help. They have a budget that's in a fraction of Western markets. And as we've seen over the last 20 to 30 years in the UK or in Western countries, disabled children, or disabilities generally, has become part of everyday life. 2 years ago, we had the Paralympics in London. People were celebrating. People of all difficulties and whether it's mental, physical, or whatever. But in Pakistan, that has still yet to happen. So again, we as people affiliated to Pakistan, as people with hearts, need to actually do something about this. If the governments can't do anything, we need to step up. As I said, if Pakistan has got 5 million people, children that can't get access to education, that are sitting at home with no health care and are disabled, something needs to step up. And that's why we're having this dinner. We're having this fundraise for the charity, where we can build a state-of-the-art centre in Pakistan to cater for example, 350 children. And I did some numbers earlier on. That is 0.05% of the children in Lahore that are disabled itself, never mind the rest of Pakistan. So in summary, I would say this is a dinner and a cause close to all our hearts. We need to support our children. We need to support our children that are forgotten, the forgotten minority, I would say, in Pakistan, and try and give them access to life, access to healthcare, access to provision that's actually enshrined in the United Nations Charter for Human Rights for Children. And I would encourage you all, as friends, supporters from the media, to publicise the event, support the event, be there for us, but ultimately be there for the children. Thank you.
I'm going to now ask Councillor Tariq Mahmood to share his views and show his support for his charity.
Thanks very much, and thanks very much for inviting us tonight. And it is our privilege and pleasure to be here tonight supporting that great cause. And I just wanted to congratulate you and praise your hard work and positive work, which is making difference, especially in children's life, especially for Nazia, Zara, and the other team member of your organization. And I'm very sorry to hear that the 5 million children have no access to the healthcare system, and it is very sad point and point of reflection and point of thinking. And I must say that the work you are doing is really great, and it is really making difference of children's life and people's life. And I must say, keep up the good work, and we are all with you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm going to ask Dr. Wasti to share his views and his support for us.
Thank you, Zara. Chairperson, Save Human Lives Limited, CEO, Save Human Lives Limited, board members, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening to all of you from Lawwise Solicitors. I'm very happy to join you at this occasion, as it is another important milestone, 6 years of giving life and hope to children with cerebral palsy and other disabilities. When Mrs. Zara Malik came out to our offices and met Mr. Kalbi Abbas Malik to talk about Save Human Lives, she shared with Mr. Malik the challenges Save Human Lives faced. Lawwise Solicitors immediately decided to support Save Human Lives. And in my opinion, the more Save Human Lives members do, the more difficult it becomes. Because as you expand your services, the more cost this will incur. In fact, we do not know how much it has and will cost. Every year, it is bound to increase. If Save Human Lives expand their services, I'm really not aware of operating costs. It certainly will escalate with the expansion of their work. The more Save Human Lives do, the harder it gets. So it is that the harder it gets, the more Save Human Lives need to do. We hope Law-Wise Solicitors will continue to serve, support, and sponsor this partnership with Save Human Lives, and hope Save Human Lives will continue to serve our patient children to the best of their abilities. As other speakers have shared with you, the number of disabled children in Pakistan is on the rise. This is the sort of increase that Save Human Lives are facing. In this regard, I am glad that Save Human Lives have been working vigorously with community partners on multiple fronts to tackle this issue. I am pleased to know that new center will be built through the generosity and support of caring sponsors. This will certainly benefit many children suffering with disabilities. While Save Human Lives continue to serve patients and encourage donation, it is important as to tackle the root of the problem upstream through preventing the conditions that lead to the disease in the first place. This means encouraging people to live a healthier lifestyle. Upstream problems left unattended lead to major problems, suffering and high cost downstream. Besides providing affordable, sustainable and quality care, Save Human Lives also carries out public education and prevention programs in the community to create greater awareness on disabilities. I am pleased that Save Human Lives have taken a step further by promotion. In this regard, Save Human Lives has embarked on a Live On campaign to raise public awareness and understanding about children with cerebral palsy and other disabilities. It is heartening to know that Save Human Lives has a team of trained medical, social workers and practitioners who provide holistic care to the patients, including the emotional and psychological needs of the patients and their families. This includes providing counseling services for patients, initiating group therapy sessions and self-help groups. I urge you, all of you, to continue working with Save Human Lives. I am certain that with your strong support, Save Human Lives will be able to continue provide quality treatment and care for children with suffering with disabilities. Together, we can make our nation a happier and healthier one and allow our children to live meaningful and fulfilling lives. Together, we can make their lives much better. And on this note, I want to wish Save Human Lives all the best as they do their part in helping the less privileged in the society. Thank you, and I hope you will enjoy this evening. Thank you.
Before I ask Councillor Munir Ahmed to share his views, I just want to welcome, I've seen a couple of journalists that walked in. Asad, thank you for coming and joining us. And I've also seen Ghulam Hussain Awan. Thank you so much, because we need all our media friends and the journalists to come and make this awareness within the community through their papers and through their TV channels. Thank you so much. I'm going to ask now Councillor Munir Ahmed to share his views and support for this charity.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. मैं थोड़ा फ्लेवर चेंज करता हूँ उर्दू में बात करके. सबसे पहले तो मैं मुबारकबाद पेश करता हूँ हिना और उनकी टीम को, सारा को, नाजिया को, कि उन्होंने ये इतना बड़ा काम करके ये बेड़ा उठाया है, और अल्लाह ताला करे कि वो इसमें कामयाब भी हों और हमारी सपोर्ट उनके साथ है. जो उन्होंने नाम चूज़ किया है, सेव द ह्यूमन लाइव्स, आई एम ए ग्रेट बिलीवर ऑफ ह्यूमैनिटी. इसमें ना मज़हब आता है, ना इसमें कोई फ़िरका आता है, बल्कि इसमें आता है कि ह्यूमन लाइफ को सेव करें. अब मैं डिटेल में तो नहीं जाएगा क्योंकि आप सब लोग बड़े नॉलेजेबल हैं और मैं मेजॉरिटी को पहचानता भी हूँ. तो मैं सिर्फ थोड़ा सा ये बताना चाहूँगा कि हमारे यहाँ जहाँ जब काउंसिल में मेयर इलेक्ट होता है तो उसकी जो सबसे ज़्यादा जिम्मेदारी होती है वो होती है चैरिटीज़ को सपोर्ट करना. तो मेयर का जो मेन काम होता है, हम तो शायद ये समझते हैं ना कि मेयर ने सेलिब्रिटी है और उसने फंक्शन में जाना है, नहीं, उसका जो मेन काम होता है वो होता है सारा साल वो फंड रेज करता है चैरिटीज़ के लिए. तो ये अल्लाह ताला किसी किसी को अपॉर्चुनिटी देता है ये काम करने की, और अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह इन बहनों ने, बेटियों ने ये काम करने का बेड़ा उठाया है। तो मैं इनको अब इन्होंने पेरीवेल को सिलेक्ट किया है अपनी ये प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस करने के लिए, तो हम पेरीवेल की तरफ से, बल्कि ईलिंग काउंसिल की तरफ से इनको खुश आमदीद कहते हैं। आप सब लोगों को खुश आमदीद कहते हैं। अल्लाह करे आप इसी तरह बाद में भी आते रहें और इस चैरिटी को भी सपोर्ट करते रहें, और इस चैरिटी के इवेंट भी मुझे उम्मीद है यहाँ पर होंगे, और हम इंशाल्लाह अपनी पूरी कोशिश भी करेंगे और खुद भी सपोर्ट करेंगे। और मैं अपनी तरफ से, अपने पेरीवेल की तरफ से और पूरी ईलिंग काउंसिल की तरफ से इनको यकीन दिलाता हूँ कि हमें जहाँ भी हो सकेगा इनको सपोर्ट भी करेंगे, और जहाँ इनको हमारी ज़रूरत पड़ेगी हम इंशाल्लाह इनके साथ ऐसे ही होंगे जैसे आज बैठे हुए हैं। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
Zara keep asking me, there are other people that I haven't taken the name of, so if I miss somebody, please forgive me for that. But I especially want to say thank you to Sheikh Rahman Saab that you made all the effort to come and show your support here. And also a colleague of mine, Jamshed Riaz, you're sitting there smiling. I do welcome you on board, and I look forward to your support through your events where you're going to make other people aware of this charity. I will now ask the CEO and the founder, Zara Malik, to share her views and the feelings behind putting this project together.
Thank you, Hina. Assalamu alaikum and good evening, everybody. First of all, thank you so much for all your effort and all your support. Everyone came here. Before I even start to share my feelings and my views relating to this project, I just want to clarify a few things, few matters relating to this charity or upcoming event. Should be confirmed by myself or Hina Malik. No other person is authorized to talk on our behalf. This cause is very close. This cause is very close to my heart, which I'm working on. Reason being that my family is suffering because of this cause. I have a child in a family who is disabled. Since I had my child in my family who suffered from this illness, and we experienced so much, and I was there. I was handling it first-hand, like he was my nephew. That made me realize how painful it is for parents, families, relatives to see your children suffering with a disability. That woke me up, and I wanted to do something, because thanks to this government, they do give a lot of support and a lot of facilities to disabled children, whereas in Pakistan, there is hardly anything. The only center which I knew, that's in Karachi, and that belonged to Mr. Said Abisa. So otherwise, I have not come across with any centers so far for disabled children. So what I want your support. I want you, please do come up and do give us all full support, not only us, to those children who we are working for, who we want to give them a good life. That's all I would like to say. Thank you.
I'm going to now request the media, if you have any question or you require any clarification regarding this organization, this is the time you can ask the questions.
The question I'm raising for you, is it any government, Punjab government, is the federal government is funding to your charity, or you're just depending on the foreigners who are living abroad?
No, actually, Punjab government, they have allotted us land in Lahore. उन्होंने हमें ज़मीन दी है 22 कनाल की, जिसके ऊपर हम अपना ये नया बड़ा सेंटर बना रहे हैं. This is being given to us by Punjab government.
कुछ एक तो राज़ात आ रहे थे कि आपकी शायद चैरिटी रजिस्टर्ड नहीं है. सुबह से काफ़ी मैसेजेस जो हैं वो सर्कुलेट भी कर रहे हैं हमारे व्हाट्सएप पे भी है. कुछ उस बारे में अगर आपको मौका है, आपको
हमारे पास है डिटेल्स.
रजिस्टर्ड चैरिटी ना होने के बावजूद आप लोग
This is the reason why I've given you a chance to ask this. This charity has not just suddenly popped up now. It's been running for the last 8 years. 6 years, 2008 till now, I think it's about 6 years or so. It was funded privately by the same family members. It enlarged, so it grew to the friends and family members. It wasn't funded by the government at that point. It was running in Lahore, in Gulberg. But now that we've got the funding, now in terms of this country, it has been registered here with the Charity Commission. We've got all the legal documents here today in reference to those elements that you have brought up, and we were aware of that as well. If any journalists want to authenticate and see this, we've got the letters, we've got the solicitors, we've got the accountants, we've got all the legal side of things. You can have a look now, and if you want to publish this in the newspapers, by all means do so, so people can see this is a proper organization which is registered, which has been running not just now, for the last 6 years. Yes, it's become bigger, so now we need more support. So now we want the community to be involved here, not just those friends and family in Pakistan, but it's our responsibility. We are somehow, we are responsible. We feel responsible that we should be part of things happening in Pakistan and those disabled children who are not being catered for. So now we're looking for bigger support. For that, we are doing this event on the 18th of October in the hotel, the Langham in London. You will have further details coming, but I'm going to request it's invite for all the media to come and join us on the day. I will be sending emails through in due course for that. And the other guest obviously is by invites only and by sponsorship. But for the media, it's an open invitation to all the media friends to come and join us so you can see how much more is being done and where we want to take this project further.
One more question.
Yeah.
Former Prime Minister Mr. Yusuf Raza Gilani, is he on the board of directors or he has anything?
No, he's not. आप मुझे नहीं पता है आपके पास ये कहाँ से आया है. Mr. Yusuf Raza Gilani he's our family, but उनका इस charity से इस organisation से कोई ताल्लुक नहीं है.
होगी तो कोई ऐसी बात नहीं.
नहीं ये दिस इज़ नॉट अ पॉलिटिकल, ये कोई पॉलिटिकल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन नहीं है, ठीक है. इस फॉर ह्यूमैनिटी, इंसानियत के लिए, और ये सिर्फ इंसानों जिनके पास दिल है, वो भी उनके पास भी दिल है, सबके पास दिल है. Yeah, of course.
Just wanted to clear up one thing about charity, that there is no requirement for any charity work to be done under a charity commission or under a registered charity. You can do charity work without registration. However, if that's the charity commission just regulates the financial bit of it, even if charity commission does not regulate the Her Majesty's other financial services, they regulate this. However, this charity is registered, but even if a charity is not registered, you should not worry about that since charity is not registered, so no charitable work they can do. You can do charitable work without getting a charity registered with Charity Commission. It depends how big you are and how much funding you are raising.
And इस बात पे मैं एक और क्लियर कर दूं. आई डोंट नो अगर आपको लॉ का कितना पता है कि चैरिटी कमीशन का लॉ है कि आपको पास कम से कम मिनिमम 5,000 पाउंड आपके पास एज अ डोनेशन आया होगा, देन यू कैन अप्लाई फॉर योर रजिस्ट्रेशन नंबर. So in Charity Commission, if you speak to them, if you get these details, they will tell you. I've got my paperwork, I've got a letter from Charity Commission, and even just to satisfy everybody here, I've got a letter from Pakistan, from our center in Lahore, confirmed by their lawyers, their accountant, and plus Pakistan Health Ministry. उन्होंने भी confirm करके दिया कि since 2008 we have been supporting them.
Yeah.
Do you want to ask something?
मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है कि यूके में जितनी भी चैरिटीज बनती है ना, बहुत ज़्यादा उनके ऊपर तनकीद भी होती है कि कुछ जो है ना सही तरीके से काम नहीं कर रही इस तरह. तो मैं ये जानना चाहता हूँ कि आपने अपनी चैरिटी को ट्रांसपेरेंट बनाने के लिए क्या मेजर्स लिए हैं, नंबर 1. दूसरा क्वेश्चन ये है कि पाकिस्तान में या जिस कंट्री में भी आप काम करना चाहते हैं, हेल्थ के अंदर आपने किस सेक्शन को ज़्यादा फोकस किया है कि जिसमें ज़रूरत है, जो आप सेव ह्यूमैनिटी कह रहे हैं, क्योंकि पाकिस्तान में या लाहौर में काफ़ी छोटे शहरों में ऐसी प्रॉब्लम है कि बेसिक मशीन, बेसिक इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर नहीं है हॉस्पिटल्स में. ये जानना चाहता हूँ कौन सा आपका फोकस है जिसमें आप.
Because you came slightly late, we did say the focus on the disease that we were doing was, you can
cerebral palsy. Yeah, cerebral palsy is the main disease on which they are focusing. और भी disabilities हैं, तो ये main है जिसके ऊपर ये लोग काम कर रहे हैं. So far as the transparency की आपने बात की, I would like to make it clear. Transparency तो लोगों में होनी चाहिए. जो system है वो तो accountant उसको सीधा कर देता है accounts को. If you believe and trust these people, then this charity will be transparent and working very transparently, and you will see how this will work. लेकिन अगर हम खुद ऐसे नहीं हैं, तो फिर हम हर एक पे शक करेंगे और समझेंगे कि कोई ना कोई बात खराब हो रही है. So that's what you should trust. You should trust these people who are working behind this.
इसके ऊपर एक छोटा सा मैं आपको बता दूं कि आप हमारी वेबसाइट पे जा सकते हैं. एट द मोमेंट इज स्टिल अंडर कंस्ट्रक्शन एंड बट ऑल द डिटेल्स ऑफ आवर सेंटर इन पाकिस्तान with the addresses, with the number of children, everything is written in there, and you can get those details from there any time of the year. You can go any day, you can go and you can visit our centers there. We can be clear.
Actually, I would urge all the media friends who are here, because you've got the link back in Pakistan. This is maybe another way of you satisfying your own self. Ask your friends to go and visit. The addresses are there on the website, or you can take from us. Go and visit and see exactly what's been done there, because I think that's a good way forward. I'm going to give it to Safdar because I think he wants to share something.
Yeah, I just wanted to just add some points to the gentleman that asked the question earlier about transparency. I mean, the only thing I would add here is, you know, as far as I'm aware, I mean, all the board members, people that are involved in charity, are professional. They have their own jobs, own careers, own businesses. You know, they have credibility in terms of their connections in London, internationally, and they are not doing this for any PR or any status. It's purely for the children and the charity. We do not need, I can safely speak for everybody, the stress or the hassle of having you know all this noise. We are doing this for the children. As I said to you earlier, Pakistan has a time bomb of children that are being neglected. Never mind not even being treated, being neglected because of their disability. And at the end of the day, if the government will not stand up and look after them or take care of them because the parents are too poor to even feed them, somebody has to take a stance. And as I said, even if it's 0.05%, at least it's a start for that centre. And then, inshallah, we will grow from that. I just want to add
Thank you. मैं ये शेयर करना चाहूँगा कि जहाँ तनकीद होती है चैरिटीज़ पर, और तनकीद करना वैसे भी अच्छी बात है. मैंने खुद भी एक टीवी पे प्रोग्राम भी किया था जो चैरिटी के ऊपर था. तो ये हमारा काम है कि हम स्क्रूटनाइज करके जो अच्छी चैरिटीज़ हैं उनको सपोर्ट करें, और जो सही नहीं काम कर रही उनको सामने लाएं. तो ये मीडिया का काम है. ये नाम नहीं मुझे याद आ रहा, आज़ाद साहब ने सवाल किया था, बहुत अच्छा सवाल किया. इससे लोग एजुकेट होंगे और लोगों को पता चलेगा कि कौन सही है और कौन गलत है. तो ये मीडिया का काम है, आप हमें एजुकेट करें, जो बातें हमारे माइंड में नहीं है वो भी हमें बताएं ताकि हम सही चैरिटीज़ को सपोर्ट कर सकें.
और कोई सवाल?
ये सवाल ये है कि जैसे कि यहाँ से काफ़ी डोनेशंस चैरिटीज आप जानकर मैंने इसमें दिया था, तो बड़ी डोनेशंस इकट्ठी की जाती है. और आपकी चैरिटी की एक चीज़ हमने ये देखी है कि आपने स्टार्ट कैसे की है, क्योंकि जब आप अपने पास पैसा रख के किसी काम के लिए चलते हैं, तो इफ़ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग, एज यू नो दैट कि मेरी अपनी मसरूफियत की वजह से मैं आई वाज वन ऑफ द ट्रस्टी था, मैं इसी को स्टिल हूँ, लेकिन चूँकि मेरी अपनी बहुत बिजनेस की मसरूफियत है, ज़रा जी के साथ मैं ये ज़रूर कहूँगा और मुझे कहना चाहिए प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में कि ये एक इंतहाई जेन्युइन सेफ ह्यूमन लाइफ एक बहुत बड़ा इदारा है जिसका अभी तक नहीं पता था. तो यही ज़ारा जी को एडवाइस की गई थी कि आप इसको प्रॉपर तरीके से प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस करें और उन लोगों को बताएं कि जो इस सेफ ह्यूमन लाइफ के बारे में गलत खबर पहुँचाते हैं या बताते हैं. ऑफ कोर्स आपका मसला तनकीद करना ज़रूरी है, लेकिन अगर सही चीज़ को गलत साबित किया जाए या सही काम करने वालों को गलत प्रूव किया जाए, मेरे ख्याल में दिस इज़ नॉट फेयर. तो मैं इसलिए बंदा हो गए और यह अपना इट्स नॉट ज़ारा जी, बल्कि आप सब लोग आप प्रोफेशनल हैं और ये जो आपके गेस्ट आ रहे हैं दे आर नॉट कॉमन पीपल. तो मैं ये ज़रूर कहूँगा हमारे अपना तशरीफ़ फरमा मनीष साहब भी कि ये चैरिटी 210% कोई फेवरिज्म नहीं है. बिल्कुल मैं बिल्कुल वो बात करता हूँ क्योंकि मैं खुद जीरो से अपने आप को लाकर खड़ा किया यहाँ पे। हमारी JR इंट्रोडक्शन कंपनी, हमारी ये राहत फतेह खान साहब का शो हो रहा है। इसका मकसद यही है कि हमारे आर्टिस्ट, हम इनको इज्जत नहीं देते तो ये दूसरे मुल्क में जाकर अपना नाम बनाते हैं। क्यों ना हम अपने आप को इज्जत देके इनको अप्रिशिएट करके इनको ऊँचा करें।
I'm going to ask those journalists who raised these lovely questions and ask for clarity, and I hope we have satisfied you. Otherwise, please take this message back to those individuals who are trying to jeopardize this charity and their reputation. Please pass it back to them and tell them exactly what you have found today.
Very good.
Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you.
मेरा नाम राजा फैज सुल्तान है। मेरा सवाल ये है कि स्टार्ट में जब चैरिटी बनती है तो तमाम जो मेम्बरान होते हैं वो बड़ा एक्टिव काम करते हैं और इसी तरह का माहौल बनाते हैं, मगर आगे जाके वो मायूस क्यों हो जाते हैं?
इसके बारे में मैं आपको सिर्फ इतना कहना पसंद करूँगी कि मैंने ये आज से नहीं बनाई, मैं आज से इस पे काम नहीं कर रही हूँ, मैं इस पे 2008 से काम कर रही हूँ। 2 बच्चों से हमने शुरू किया था, 3 लोगों ने, शेख शुएब साहब पाकिस्तान में, डॉक्टर सुमन भट्ट वहाँ पे हैं और तीसरी मैं थी। हम 3 लोगों ने 2 बच्चों से शुरू किया और माशाल्लाह इस वक्त हमारे पास 100 बच्चे से ऊपर बच्चा हमारे सेंटर में आ रहा है और हम लगे हैं। और जैसे जैसे इम्प्रूवमेंट हो रही है उन बच्चों के अंदर होप और उनके इम्प्रूवमेंट देख के विच इनकरेज्ड अस कि नहीं हमने इसको और बड़ा करना है, क्योंकि हमारे सेंटर में डिमांड बच्चों की और बढ़ रही है कि और बच्चों को लाना चाहिए, बट हमारे पास इतनी फैसिलिटी नहीं थी जो हम उन सब बच्चों को प्रोवाइड कर सकते। फिर उसके बाद हमें मस्ट से थैंक्स टू CM साहब, उन्होंने हमें अप्रिशिएट किया, उन्होंने हमें अप्रिशिएशन लेटर दिया, प्लस उन्होंने हमें लैंड दी कि आप इसको बड़ा बनाएं। सो इट्स वेल रिकॉग्नाइज्ड इन लाहौर, कोई भी वहाँ पर जाके विज़िट कर सकता है। और हमें ये नहीं है कि आज हमने शुरू किया और उसके थोड़े अरसे के बाद हम जो है ना मायूस हो जाएंगे, हम मायूस नहीं है, हम 2008 से काम कर रहे हैं और हम अपनी फैमिली से फ्रेंड्स से फंड्स लेके हमने इसको सपोर्ट किया है, इसको चलाया है। ये किसी पब्लिक से, किसी गवर्नमेंट से हमने कोई पैसा नहीं लिया, ये अपना पैसा हमने लगा के उन बच्चों का इलाज करवाया है। तो अब आके जब हमें जब नज़र आया है कि ये काम हमारा हो रहा है और उन बच्चों को फैसिलिटीज़ मिल रही हैं, उनमें इम्प्रूवमेंट आ रही है और उन बच्चों के चेहरों पे खुशियाँ नज़र आ रही हैं, तो हम इसको और ज़्यादा हम करना चाहते हैं। दैट्स इनकरेज्ड अस टू डू इट। ये हम पहली दफ़ा नहीं हमारा हो रहा। थैंक यू।
क्योंकि मैं इससे ये कहूँगा, क्योंकि बच्चों से इंसान की दिलचस्पी मरते दम तक ख़त्म नहीं होती, इसलिए इस चैरिटी में जो दिलचस्पी है वो भी मरते दम तक ख़त्म नहीं होगी, उम्मीद है।
Naseem, you want to ask some question?
मैं सवाल तो नहीं पूछना चाहता, सवाल सबने पूछ लिया। मैं दुआ देना चाहता हूँ कि अल्लाह ताला आप लोगों ने एक बहुत अच्छी कॉज के लिए काम शुरू किया। We should think positive।
Very good।
इसमें आप लोगों को कामयाब करें और जहाँ पे भी आपको मीडिया की हम लोगों की जरूरत पड़ेगी, always will।
Very good। Thank you very much।
Thank you so much, everyone. I just want to say one thing. इस वक्त भी फैमिली और फ्रेंड्स ही इसको फंड कर रहे हैं, सिर्फ हमें ज़मीन अलॉट की गई है पंजाब गवर्नमेंट से, नॉट एनी काइंड ऑफ फंडिंग, बट मे बी दिस इज़ एन अवेयरनेस प्रोग्राम. इफ समबडी इज़ वाचिंग फ्रॉम द पंजाब गवर्नमेंट और द गवर्नमेंट at present, I would request them if they can sort of provide us with some kind of support if they can. But for now, you guys are the one who's going to make it aware, and the people here and the people back in Pakistan जो हम अपने ये events वगैरह करेंगे, we will try to generate the fund for the running management of that center through that. I think आप सवाल करना चाहें सर?
ये सवाल नहीं है।
अच्छा।
जैसे इस साहब ने बताया कि इन्हीं की तरह मैं भी हेरो काउंसिल को रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा हूँ। मेरा नाम दिलीप चौबल है। 17 साल से फुल टाइम जॉब करने के बावजूद मैं कम्युनिटी वर्क भी अंडरटेक करता हूँ इन माई लिटिल कैपेसिटी. सो आई डू अंडरस्टैंड माइनरली दैट व्हाट इट टेक्स टू परफॉर्म वन जॉब फॉर वन गुड कॉज. मैं लो वॉइस को भी बहुत दुआ करता हूँ, तारीफ करता हूँ कि आप इतने नेक काम में सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं.
बहुत शुक्रिया.
और हेरो काउंसिल की ओर से भी और एक इंटरफेथ काउंसिल का मेंबर होने के नाते मैं भी आपसे दुआ करता हूँ, एश्योरेंस देता हूँ कि जब कभी भी आपको मेरी ज़रूरत हो इन माई ओन लिटिल कैपेसिटी, आई विल बी मोर देन हैप्पी टू सपोर्ट यू, स्टैंड बाय यू, नॉट ओनली स्टैंड बाय यू, सपोर्ट यू, but whatever the work you will ask me to do under your guideline, I'll be more than happy to.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I'm going to ask Les Drussel, who's sitting at the back quietly, please come and join us on the panel. He's a financial advisor here.
Nazia, Les. Good evening.
I'm sorry I'm late, everybody. Good evening. I'd like to clarify I'm not the financial advisor. I'm certainly an entrepreneur and a business advisor, but not financial.
Not financial.
I'm here to help and support this wonderful scheme. I look forward to knowing a lot with them.
Thank you.
Say thank you for coming here.
Thank you, Les. Thanks for your support. Thanks for encouragement, for everything. Thank you very much. और किसी ने कुछ सवाल किया?
That's it. I think we will end the press conference now. But I again want to thank you, everyone who's taken the time to come and support us and be here. And thank you. I can see Mr. Shakil Ahmed at the back. You have finally found some time to come and support us. I will be working on something else with you. I see Shaukat Saab, you're very excited to say something. Please, by all means, join us. No. I was looking at my uncle.
It's not a question, but as you were saying, media is asking the question. Media का काम ही ये question ना.
Yes, of course.
Of course.
सिर्फ ये है कि इसमें ये नहीं है कि हम आप पे कोई डाउट कर रहे हैं या कुछ ऐसी बात है. इन्हीं क्वेश्चन से पता चलता है, जैसे my brother said कि इससे पता चलता है कि ये है ये कैसी सिचुएशन है. जो बातें आज सुबह अप्लाई जा रही थी वो भी क्लियर हो गई हैं कि आप रजिस्ट्रेशन की क्या सिचुएशन है, लेकिन जो क्योंकि यहाँ पे एक ऐसी भी सिचुएशन है कि बहुत सारी जो चैरिटीज़ हैं मशरूम की तरह आ रही हैं. बहुत सारे लोग हैं जिन्होंने बना लिए हैं. अब आप टेलीविज़न खोलें तो सारे टेलीविज़न चैनल पे चैरिटीज़ चल रही हैं. तो लोगों के ध्यान में भी यही ख्याल आता है कि ये भी एक और नई चैरिटी खुल गई है जैसे दूसरी चल रही है. तो ये बड़ा ज़रूरी है कि आपके जो लोग हैं, जो आपके सपोर्टर हैं, जिन लोगों को आपने शामिल साथ करना है और मीडिया और लोगों को ये पता होना चाहिए कि जो डिफरेंट दैन डम और कुछ आप में फ़र्क है, जो आप अगर बार बार लोगों को बताएं, लोगों तक पहुँचे, मेरे ख्याल आपकी चैरिटी के लिए भी अच्छा होगा. और जिन लोगों की आप मदद करने लगे हैं, जिन बच्चों के लिए आपने काम शुरू किया है, उनके लिए भी अच्छा.
Thank you. Thank you.
कभी भी मुझे मैसेज आया कि पूछने चैरिटी रजिस्टर्ड.
आप प्लीज़ मैसेज फॉरवर्ड कर दें और इसकी तस्वीर ले लें हमारे लीगल डॉक्यूमेंट्स की, ताकि ऑथेंटिकेटेड हो जाए.
Thank you, Shaukat Saab. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shaukat Saab, for your kind words, and you meant so deeply what you've said. At this point, I'm going to request all those media people who owns channels, please at some point you will give us some airtime where we can come and talk about this on the air, and also to at some point to raise some funds for the upcoming event that's coming up so we can run this project successfully. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
No, you just ask them to feel free to eat now. Enjoy.
Okay, thank you. आप सब लोगों का बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया. And मैं I hope कि मैं इंशाल्लाह आप सब लोगों को अपने इवेंट पे 18th अक्टूबर को सबको देखूंगी वहाँ पर हमारे साथ, और आप हमें फुल सपोर्ट देंगे. स्पेशली मीडिया, आप लोगों का बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आने का, आपकी सब सपोर्ट का बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया. एंड ऑल आवर गेस्ट. आए शेख साहब आप.
मैं सिर्फ ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि मैं आपको खिराज तहसीन पेश करना चाहता हूँ कि आप इतनी नोबल कॉज, जो कि पाकिस्तान में एक पहला मिशन है जो आप कर रही हैं, और आई थिंक हमें इसको रिकग्नाइज करना चाहिए. हमें इसको सपोर्ट करना चाहिए, और इसके अलावा हमें पाकिस्तानियों की तारीफ करनी चाहिए. आई थिंक वी शुड गेट आउट ऑफ दिस हैबिट ऑफ लेग पुलिंग. We should support each other.
Thank you. मैं एक छोटी सी बात को कहते हैं कि ना, जब तक इंसान को खुद चोट ना लगे वो दर्द महसूस नहीं करता. तो जिस चीज़ का दर्द आपने खुद सहा हो वही आपको तकलीफ़ देता है, और उसी का एहसास आप कर सकते हो. इमरान खान साहब की वालदा को कैंसर था, उन्होंने कैंसर हॉस्पिटल बनाया. मेरा अपना बच्चा जौन सा है उसको ये डिसेबिलिटी थी, जिसने मुझे इनकरेज किया कि मैं ये सब करूँ. मेरा शायद किसी की दुआओं से मेरा बेटा चल पड़े. मेरी तो ये सिर्फ इतनी सी मेरी दुआ और इतनी सी मेरी उम्मीद है, और मुझे और कुछ नहीं चाहिए. थैंक यू.
it close. I'm going to just ask all the members. We have provided for the dinner tonight, so please feel free to join us on that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.